Hey all, it's Cypher and welcome back to another Outerplane video. This is finally time for update day for half year anniversary patch. We already discussed how they're going to set up the events, and actually the events offer far more rewards than we initially thought. But there's also a huge, I don't know what I can say, it's a huge controversy going on right now, and it's kind of the developer's fault, let me be honest. We all know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to be discussing that particularly in this video because this is all going to be about the update, right? This is all going to be everything about which was added to the game, not taken away, quite literally, right? Anyways, I'll make a separate video on that. Don't worry about that, right? So the first one, it's going to be hero skills and item balance, class stats, and missed hit penalty adjustments. We already know a lot of that. This is regarding the missed hit penalty chance, and some classes are getting their stats changed. There's also some heroes and items which are getting balanced. So for heroes, this is something new because this was something we did not know in the roadmap. So Rona, we knew she was getting changed, but apparently she's now not going to be able to trigger a critical hit, but overall her damage will be increased. And she also gets a new effect called Heavy Strike. Now, we do not exactly know what this is. Heavy Strike, I've not yet tested it in game. I've not even opened the game properly in the past few days because I was having so much frequent visits to hospital, and you always know that hospital visits are not good at all. So yeah, there's some problems going on, but apart from that, man, this update, it's quite heavy, it's quite big, and you'll know what I mean. It's heavy in the sense that it's bringing some great things, but it's also taking away some great things. And honestly, I do not stand up for that shit. I want the players to be satisfied because I'm a player as well, right? I love the game. I want us to succeed. Anyways, I think I'm drifting away from the topic here, right? The first thing is Rona's skill changes are not exactly that amazing in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, her multipliers could be really good, right? I'm not saying that her multipliers are bad because personally I've not tested her yet, but apparently we don't know how much damage she's gonna do. Heavy Strike means she cannot, you know, trigger a critical hit, but her damage is increased. I think this is good because in future she might be really good against heroes, you know, which gain some special effects or activate some special skills upon being hit by critical hits. We all have those type of heroes in Epic 7 as well. The game, this game is purely like kind of based, it's not copied, but they kind of take inspiration from Epic 7 with their skill kits. So I think this is kind of like a Huayang kit, right? But of course, Huayang is just much more of a, you know, single target nuke. Her second ability, Tidal Wave AoE, heals the cost of 15%. Damage dealt inversely proportional to the cast's max health, and additionally increases inversely proportional to the number of targets. This is kind of like Maxwell's ability, right? And again, she also gets the Heavy Strike effect here, so that means she cannot trigger a critical effect, but the damage dealt is increased. Right now, we do not know how much increased that damage is, but it's increased. Her burst skills are also getting changed. The first one is +2 turns reduced defense duration and +2 turns of weakness gauge reduction. Damn, cool. Cool. Earlier it used to be penetration, so I mean, I don't know, right? I don't know. I think yeah, I think penetration might be better. I don't know if she's supposed to be like a pure, you know, DPS bruiser, but I guess this works as well. I mean, she gets now you know, 2 ways of reducing defense down. That's to AoE, right? Her third ability also has a defense down. Attacks all enemies to inflict reduced defense on all targets for 2 turns. So earlier it used to be 70% chance. Now it's like a flat 100%, right? Damage dealt inverses proportional to cast's max health, and additionally increases inversely proportional number of targets. Again, kind of like the same second skill. I think this one has like much higher damage multipliers. Again, Heavy Strike is here as well, which means she cannot trigger a critical hit, but damage also is increased. Let's see if her, yeah, her exclusive is changed as well. Damn. So earlier it used to be increases, damage dealt increases proportional to missing health, which means, you know, she would just do much more damage the lower she is. Now it says damage dealt increases by 20%, speed increases by 40. Okay, what? What? So she's getting a flat 40 speed boost, and her damage is getting increased by 20%. Excluding critical hit. Of course, I mean, she cannot literally do critical hits, right? All of her skills have this Heavy Strike effect. So she's literally not able to do critical hits anymore. But damn, her damage is getting severely increased. apparently, at least on paper. At least on paper, right? Man, Rona seems to be quite interesting, honestly. I wish to try her. I literally wish I have a 5-star Rona, so it's not like she's in a bad condition for me on my account. Aliza is pretty same. I mean, this is literally so now earlier she just apply this bleeding effect on the random enemy at the start of a turn, but now she's going to be inflicting it on the highest speed enemy for 2 turns. Of course, the rest of it remains same. Nothing is being changed. Tio, again, Tio's cooldowns are getting increased. Before it was reduces the shot won't hurt burst ability level 1 by 2 turns. Now it's going to only reduce it by 1 turn, which means earlier if it was on 3-turn cooldown and she used the burst skill, she would instantly get it back on the next turn. But now you gotta wait 1 more turn, so it's going to be only be reducing by 1 turn, not 2 turns, right? So yeah, Tio is getting a slight nerf. And we're also getting 1-time rewind in the mill to compensate if you want to, rewind Tio. Although I'd probably not advise it at all because Tio is still pretty powerful, at least on paper, because of her passive ability. Like her third ability was pretty annoying in Arena, but her main usage still remains to be her passive ability, right? The agile response. It's crazy. Removes 2 debuffs, pushes allies, heals. For a free fire hero, I mean, she's credible. She's super good, right? We're also getting a change in the legendary accessory for defenders. So people usually run this on Leo. So for example, when he gets hit, or whenever the wearer gets hit, they get a priority increase by 15%, right? Earlier it used to be only 80%. Now they're changing it to 100%, but they are reducing the priority by 5%. So now it's only going to push you by 10%. It's just kind of scummy, honestly. Like, come on, man. 15%. There are heroes which are getting pushed like 40%. Drokan gets pushed by 35% just by exclusive equipment. So, I mean, 15% would not have hurt them, right? They have this revive chance, 100% revive chance to Soul Weavers. Why not to Defenders, man? Why not show some love to Defenders? Anyways, we're also getting some class stat adjustments. You can read them on your own. But I think, to summarize, everything is getting buffed, right? In my opinion, I think I've not seen a nerf yet in numbers particularly. So you can see this is the current, this is the expected. So most of it is getting buffed. So yeah, I think it's an overall buff in numbers. Nothing is getting nerfed, I believe. Right? I might be wrong. There might be one or two heroes which are getting nerfed, but overall I see only buffs, right? Hit and miss mechanism changes. We already discussed this in the previous Dev Note 4 video. Dev Note 5 video. So if not check it out, please make sure to check it out. I'll be trying to link the same video at the time I'm talking about this, right? We're also getting new heroes, Epsilon and Demiurge Drokan. Now, I'll be making a separate video for both of them, giving my first impressions on them, as well as probably going to summon them. I mean, not what do I probably, I'm confirmed going to summon them. I've saved up a lot of currency for Demiurge Drokan, hoping to get her to 6 stars as usual, but my luck tends to be so bad with Demiurge units. I don't know why. Literally, I don't know why. The Demiurge recruit system is getting somewhat of a change, right? So Demiurge recruit will be added to the recruit page after clearing area 1014 in normal difficulty or recruiting heroes 100 times. So the requirements are kind of getting, eased down. Earlier it used to be separate for, Demi Stella. It used to be like, I think it used to be 10-5 normal or something. Sorry, 10-5 hard. No, 10-10 normal, I believe. Or 10-40 normal. And Demiurge Stella, Demiurge Ostave is like 1-5 something, or I don't know, 2-5 normal or something. Now it's straight up just recruit heroes 100 times. You'll unlock the Demiurge recruit banner. So I mean, it's not a big deal, right? You get a lot of free stuff. 100 times is literally nothing for new accounts. Anyways, the existing Demiurge recruitment currency, Call of the Caretaker, will be converted to a new currency, Call of the Conqueror. Okay, so if you have saved up any past currency, it will be converted into the new currency, which can be used on the Demiurge Drokan banner. It's kind of the same way it goes, right? It went to the same way when Demiurge Stella was getting shifted, and now it's time for Demiurge Drokan. Of course, the mileage for the current Demiurge units will also be changed, and it will be carried over. So this is a good thing. You cannot, you're not forced to recruit the previous hero. You can simply get the new hero instantly if you have the 200 mileage built up, right? Again, the cost of getting these conquerors, this currency called the Conqueror, is pretty huge, right? 225 ether for a single pull, so 2,250 ether for 10 pulls. And this has been the thing which is gonna kind of scammy in my opinion. Like, just make it regular, I don't know. Or if you want to make your units limited, you don't have to, you know, artificially buff the currency, in my opinion. Although I agree that, you know, damage units are super broken, so they kind of are limited units. And I think, you know, limited units, they require special arrangements to be recruited. if you get what I mean, right? You can't really let them be similar to other heroes. Again, we're getting these damage recruitment daily missions. So on a daily basis, complete some random missions to get Trainee Call of the Conqueror, which is equal to 2 summons. And I believe this runs for 1 month, right? Oh, it's running longer than 1 month this time. Okay, this is running for like a full 1.5 months, bro. Insane. So earlier, you used to be able to get like 60 free summons through these missions. I believe now you can get even more. I think it gets 90 summons, because the schedule is actually longer than expected. Earlier they used to last for like 30 days, right? But this time it's gonna last for, I think this is almost 45 days, if I'm correct. Of course I could be wrong, but we're getting lots of currency, which is pretty good. Free summons. I think every player should get at least 1 copy of new damage units, just because of how broken they are. And they're also not that exclusive. They are easily accessible if you play the game. It's quite easy to get at least 1 copy of them, right? We're also getting some changes on the damage recruit pool and rates. I mean, the rates remain same, but we're getting damage Aste, Tamara, normal Aste, Christina, Akari, Ame, Jokan. All of them are getting added to the damage banner, which is super cool. Players are going to be having much more options to get, you know, even if they lose the 50-50 chance of getting damage unit, they still can hope for getting a new unit, right? I mean, Red Aste is super good, Tamara is super good, even Ame, super good, Jokan, super good. Christina is kind of the only meh here, right? I mean, Christina still has some niche uses, especially the RTA coming out. I think she can make some great pairings, but currently she's kind of meh. Akari again, kind of meh, but I mean, she has her own unique usages, right? Heroes with unique conditions. Stella and Sigma are still not going to be here in this banner, so thank the Lord. I mean, Stella is super good, but Sigma is kind of like a punch in the throat, right? She's just not something you would want at all, simply. Coming to new arena is beginning. Again, these arena leagues, they're just namesakes, right? They offer nothing at all. They offer like some shitty stuff, like, I don't know, insignias or something, which is kind of useless, right? If you're into this thing, this is the normal arena. I'm not much into the normal arena, but if you're into this bot arena, good for you. Right, good for you. Some decent chunk of, I would say these are boutique rewards. They're not actual rewards, but they're like, you know, boutique rewards. Of course, you can use league medals to purchase something else, like refined glue knights, which is super good. Apart from that, nothing special, right? We don't even get like a free skin. I'm hoping when RTA comes, they're gonna offer some free skins to, of course, players who reach a certain level or rank in the arena, or RTA, whatever you want to call it, right? Some new Hall of Frame. This is what I was talking about. These frames are given to masters, so you can see frame of challenge. Essentially, with every frame, they're removing some leaves. Apparently, I think, right? This is how it goes. New battle passes here, man. Again, super excited for this one. This is going to be Dark Jokan, or Dark Dragon Jokan. And why the question mark? Why is the skin named Dark Dragon Jokan? Like, and there's a question mark in between. Like, is she the Dark Dragon? I mean, honestly, these names have me confused for ages. Like, their naming is just not that good, man. I've come to this conclusion. Like, what is this, man? I mean, the skin itself looks pretty good. This is just kind of, you know, more sexual Jokan, but I think skin is super good. Again, skins here do not have any special effects at the current moment, but I think for cosmetic value, battle pass skins are the best for sure, because not only you get the skin, you also get a lot of other currency. Again, if you're only here for the currency, you can even purchase the premium pass for like $10 or $11, or you can get a special pass for $20 with the skin. I tend to get the special pass just because, you know, a $10 skin is probably the best value for your buck in terms of cosmetics you can get in this game. Usually skins cost like $22 or $23 in Outerplane, so $10 skin is super good. And Jokan is not even a bad hero, she's super decent. At least I like to use her in some of the dungeons. Premium pass rewards, I don't think anything has changed here. Everything is same, I believe. Yeah, I think everything is the same here. They might have nerfed some of the ether, maybe. I don't think they have, but okay, never mind. Yeah, there's a 450 here because I remember always they used to be like 450 ether every time. So now I think they've shifted it. Special recruitment tickets, 5 here, 3 here, and 2 here. So in total, getting 10 tickets and around 1300 ether. Again, pretty decent value, right? Nothing to be shied away from. For $10, I think this is decent at best. We're also getting a lot of other stuff like potentiums, refined glunites, transistones, stamina, clear tickets, upgrade stone selections, gold, a lot of gold, right? Presents, legendary quality present selection chests. Man, these are so scarce now. I'm dying for some presents. With the new heroes being released almost every patch, you need lots of presents, bro. Some more packs. I'm not gonna go into them again. I don't encourage players buying so much in packs. For a gacha game, that too. We're also getting new single costumes, although they're not even new. They're quite literally the same. But as I said, look at this, man. $23 for a skin. Keep in mind, this Inari Ame skin was a battle pass skin. So after they're shifted from the battle pass, they're gonna be available for $23. So if you're buying it with the battle pass, you're kind of making a discount because this is kind of insane. $23 for a battle pass skin is a kind of insane, right? Some older packs are getting busted, and we're getting some Demiurge Aste Transcendence Pack. Now, I know a lot of players who like to buy this. Me personally, I'm not in the in the position to buy this at the moment because I have my rules and I don't want to spend too much on a gacha game. I have a set limit, and again, I do not encourage players to buy them. Again, if you're Veil, of course, go ahead and purchase it. Super good, right? Especially if you've missed out on Demiurge Aste, you can now get it. It's gonna give you 900,000 extra gold. Wait, no, this is okay. This is getting changed. So okay, so never mind. So this is for players who've already bought it. Well, you're gonna get 900,000 gold instead. I mean, more, of course, right? Cool, super cool, and that's the way it should be. I mean, like 100,000 gold is so less. At least give people 1,000,000 gold, man. If they're buying your passes, bro. Come on. Model and image improvements. Okay. Ava is getting pretty changed. So she's converted from a blonde to I don't know. Like she's white haired now. Legit Snow White. What the fuck, bro? Although not gonna lie, I think both of them are equally decent. Of course, I would agree to the right hand one. The new one is more detailed, more fancy looking. But the old one also has its own charm, I feel. I don't know. Maybe it was like too simple and not too much details going on around there. Plus, she kind of looked out of touch with Outerplane. Kind of ironic to say that, but yeah. we do not know how much TK and Cindy, Eva, Tio has changed. We only get this picture of Eva. So why are we not seeing the other ones? Come on, man. Come on. New guild raid is starting. Pretty cool. Free rewards. This is probably the best one. Maxwell. I love Maxwell raids. Super easy to go about. Also getting half-year anniversary check-in event. So you can now receive a total of 120 tickets, bro. I think they changed it because earlier they said 100 tickets, but this time it's 120. The sad thing is these are event exclusive special recruitment tickets, which is something new coming or already added to the game, and this is where the actual controversy begins. So I'm just gonna spoil it for you. Things are not looking good, man. Things are just not looking good at all. Also getting these new recruitment currencies, normal recruitment ticket event, special recruitment ticket event, Call of the Conqueror event. We'll get to later what these currencies mean and how they function. I'll be probably making a new video regarding all the drama which is happening, and yeah, I'll be sharing my own voice as well against what's happening, or what is right in my opinion, what is wrong. Some more bug fixes, error fixes, bro. They always have a lot of bugs and errors. Holy shit. half the patch notes is filled with these. Additional announcement: with the redesign of Idith and Tanya, initially planned to be updated on 1121, has been rescheduled to internal sync. All right, cool. Idith and Tanya, who cares? I mean, I'm kind of curious about Idith, because Idith was like one of the most basic looking characters, man, in this game. Like, I'm hoping she gets the love that she probably deserves. I don't know. She maybe does not. I think that love is already taken by Rona, which is kind of a similar character to Idith. Apart from that, that's it. A lot of good things, but there's also a lot of negativity. Honestly, some shit has happened. I don't know why the game decided to fuck with the mileage system, right? Because overall, this update, it looks so good. On paper, it looks so good, right? The only problem is they removed the mileage part and the currency. I'll be talking about it more. But apart from that, the update is super good, right? No new content as it is, but remember we just got the new boss like 2 weeks ago, so you can't really scream for content. There's also supposedly, with the new update, there's gonna be RTA coming, at least, or probably like a tester version of RTA, right? So I'm pretty hyped for that, and I'm also super hyped for the new heroes. Man, they look so good. Demir Jokan looks so good, bro. Holy, I can't wait to record a video on that. Anyways, the next video is going to be my first impressions on both Epsilon as well as Demir Jokan, so stay tuned for that. And also, I'll be addressing the issues which are caused by the recent update, so also I'll be making a separate video for that. And overall, do let me know your own thoughts, right, around the entire update. Again, do not share thoughts regarding the fuck-ups they've caused with mileage, because I'll be making a separate video on that. Do let me know your thoughts on the entire update as a whole, right? What would you expecting, or is there anything you're not, happy with outside of the mileage changes? Yeah. Anyways, I'll be seeing you later, guys. Peace out.